Good afternoon, sir. Vidyadhar, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. How are you?
Fine, sir. Meer, sir?
Baunan.
మేడం వెంకటరమణ సార్ జాయిన్ అయ్యిందా చూడండి.
సార్ అవ్వలేదు సార్ ఇంకా.
Rosino. Okay, okay. Vidya sir, you're on the line, sir.
I am there. I am there, Anna. Namaste.
Anna. I think Professor V.V. Ramana is held up with some meeting. I think
Okay.
we should start with you, sir.
Okay, no problem, Anna. Whatever you say.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you.
Should I start?
No, there will be some formal
No
welcome
problem.
and all.
అవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు. మధ్యలోకి అవన్నీ ఏముండవు.
Just
Nothing to worry. No problem. Don't worry about formalities. Let me, if you want, I can just start straight away if the participants are there. No problem.
No, just a minute, sir. Just give a minute, sir.
No problem, Anna. You.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are excited and pleased to have you all on this webinar. And the webinar topic is on the trends in management education, business education. We have two doyens of the subject in the line. They are going to address you people, explaining these two are the not only efficient and proficient people, but also the doyens of the subject, plus academic administrators. Now I welcome on behalf of the KJR Institute of Technology Management. Now I request our beloved principal, Professor S. Vijayalakshmi Garu, to welcome the speakers.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, good afternoon, sir. I am Professor S. Vijayalakshmi, Principal, KJR Institute of Technology and Management, Rampalli, Hyderabad. I am here to introduce the topic today. Today's webinar's topic is Trends in Management Education. Technological advancements lead to innovations that impact society in a big way. Businesses leverage these advancements to grow profitably by delivering enhanced value to their stakeholders. The education sector is one of those which has been adopting new technologies in a variety of ways. This was accelerated in the last couple of years with the pandemic testing every industry and its ability to cope with the changes that it brought about through the lockdowns and social distancing norms. While the pandemic may have come under control, leading the education institutions to resume normal operations, some of the changes and the associated technologies are here to stay. Management education has some unique requirements. It involves higher interactivity among us, participants, and faculty. Evaluations are effort intensive as they typically involve the assessment of descriptive analysis of reports. Aimed to discuss and create the awareness among the stakeholders on the trends in management education in particular and integration of technology in general. It's my privilege and honor to welcome Professor V. Venkat Ramana Garu and Professor A. Vidyadhar Reddy Garu on behalf of management and faculty members and students of KJR Institute of Technology and Management. You're welcome, sir. Now the session is handed over to the convener of the webinar, Dr. K. Sunitha Reddy, Associate Professor, KJR Institute of Technology and Management. Sir, you're welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much, Professor Vijayalakshmi Garu.
Sir, Vidyadhar sir, a small request, sir. Our faculty will introduce you, sir.
Okay,
Sunitha,
okay.
please, introduce
Okay, no problem. No problem. That's okay. As you wish. As you wish. No problem. Absolutely no problem.
Sunitha, madam, please.
All of you. Thank you, madam.
Yeah.
I request our colleague Dr. K. Rajshekar Reddy Garu to introduce our speaker, Vidyadhar Reddy sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. This is Dr. K. Rajshekar Reddy, Associate Professor, KJR Technology and Management. Dr. Vidyadhar Reddy LNE is a professor, Institute of Public Enterprise, Hyderabad, and former Dean at Department of Management, Osmania University. He has also held a position of Chairman, Board of Studies during the year 2004 and is a member on the board of studies for many other universities. He has won a multiple academic relations citations, was awarded a gold medal by Osmania University, MBA Alumni, associate for the best research paper published in the year 2003-4. During his long illustration, Osmania University has been teaching strategic management, management theory, organization theory.
Let us be brief. Let us be brief.
Okay, sir. Dr. Reddy,
Excuse me, sir. I would like to request that some of the mics are making the disturbance, and I want to know about the sir. So I'm not able to concentrate. I think Mr. M. Lokeshwar Reddy Garu. Can you please close down your mic or the moderator who is there? Because we want to get the information regarding the professor even. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Evi Reddy particularly interested in research, marketing, consumer behavior, service marketing, strategic organization behavior, and technology management. He has guided more than 20 students and awarded PhD and MPhil degrees. A large number of 40+ research articles accredited. Dr. Evi Reddy is also written a book on agriculture marketing and edited books on marketing research.
Very brief.
Sir.
Very brief.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Dr. Evi Reddy provided consultancy to many government agencies and companies, and he is a pilot survey and different government of public and Gajuvak and Kuttalupur, Andhra Pradesh. And we are honored to have on you, sir, on a webinar covering the issues on trends and management in education today. Sir, we request you to deliver your thoughts on the subject, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I start now?
Yeah, please, sir, please.
Can you just replace this?
Yeah,
PPT?
sure, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is my PPT visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes. It's
Okay. Just remove this PPT.
One second, sir. 1 second.
It's not yet gone. Presentation is not yet gone. Any problem with the removal of this presentation? Hello?
Okay, sir.
No problem, no? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes, Professor. We are able
Yeah.
to see your
Thank you very much.
PPTs.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Sri Govind Reddy Garu, K. Govind Reddy Garu, Chairman of this institute, and Professor Venkatramana Garu, Vice Chairman, Telangana State Council for Higher Education, and Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi Institute of University of Technologies, and Professor Ramana Rao Garu, and Professor V. Lakshmi Garu, Professor Rajshekar Reddy Garu, and all the faculty, participants, and students. Very good morning to all of you. I hope I am audible. Hope I am audible.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah. You want me to increase the sound?
Sir, Ramana sir has also come, I think, sir. Ramana sir, Venkatramana sir kuda vacharu.
Okay, then let it be taken over by him.
Sir,
Yeah. Professor Venkatramana has come now. Shall I wait until he completes?
No, you continue, sir.
Shall I continue?
Yes, sir, you continue, sir.
Yeah. So very nice.
Sunita madam.
Welcome to Professor Venkatramana Garu and Professor Ramana Rao Garu and all other dignitaries and participants and students. It is a wonderful topic suggested by institution, because this is the time to understand and really look at what are the trends that are pointing out about the management education, especially. And I really welcome this. I congratulate institution for collaborating this seminar with the Telangana State Council for Higher Education. Wonderful. So now I wish to begin this presentation to you. As you know well, management is one of the most important subjects in the world, because which gives a complete, which shapes the personalities of every human being, every citizen in the world. The culture is built by management, the knowledge, skills, and whatnot you take. It is an omnipresent and omnipotent subject, evergreen subject in the world, because without people, there will not be any world, there will not be any society, there will not be any culture, there will not be any civilization at all. Therefore, management is one of the important, which plays very, very crucial role, which is ever dynamic all the time, and which is most important. So many times I've been telling all of you, this is the most important subject. And because of the globalization, fast emerging globalization, and steep, fast technological changes and developments, the organizations have become very, very difficult for survival in this competitive world. Therefore, there is a need to look at the importance of management. Okay. So because gone were the days, gone were the teaching, gone were the pedagogy, gone were the academics. See, now we have to update. Every teacher has to update their knowledge, their skills, students, and everyone, because the scenario is so much changing very, very fast, very, very fast. So, we have never thought that this IT and technology would really take over with such a speed, at a lightning speed. So, therefore, the world has become very, very complex in nature, and business schools have to play very, very important role in this cutting edge of technology situations. Okay. And a lot of theory of disruptive innovations. You are all aware what is disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation is nothing but discontinuance of the existing technology, products, innovations, etc. There will not be any continuity. So you must have seen how the TV disruption taken place, how the radios have been discontinued with the advent of TVs, and black and white TVs were disrupted with the advent of color TVs. Now flat-tron, so on and so forth. Now laptops, computers, so on. These are all disruptive innovations. So almost 20-25 years ago, Clayton Christensen, a very big strategy guru from Harvard Business School, has declared that this is going to make a disruptive innovation, is going to make a big change, big effect on the society. So, which has become true nowadays. So, got an education also long back in 2015, about 7 years ago. He has tried to predict the changes from during that time. The business trends were different, and they were expecting the strategic technologies, how they influence the various trends. So, okay, during that time, student success was there, and reinventing the credits, global competition, thinking business models, retreating political responsibility, outcome-based learning, etc. Even now it's happening, even after 7 years also. Change it to today adaptive learning platforms, CRMs, big data, analytics, open micro-credentials, digital mode of teachings, so on and so forth. Radical changes are happening. So many new things have come from competitive-based education to open micro-credentials, reinventing analytics everywhere, predictive analytics, ranking, so many things. You can't talk. It's very difficult to. So industry interface has become very predominant thing, and management and government, student selection process, a lot of things are taking place. Outcomes, outcome-based learnings. To say curriculum design was a what you call earlier it was different model. Today it is based on outcome-based learning. So we are trying to evaluate the how the student what you call outcomes are what you call attained by the student, whether it was useful or not. So business schools grading and so on and so forth, the curriculum, research, etc. Faculty, so many changes. So almost a total of 946 courses were reviewed by 8 leading international business schools. They were Kellogg School of Management, you are very much aware where Philip Kotler works, Northwestern University, the Wharton School, one of the top universities, University of Pennsylvania, and Graduate School of Business, Stanford University, Sloan School of Management, MIT, Yale, London Business School, IIM Ahmedabad, Lahore University, etc. They reviewed, these schools have reviewed what are the predominant subjects that are prevailing in the contemporary B schools. So they came out. So what they interviewed the student, they interviewed the various other stakeholders. What are your expectations from industry, from students, from alumni, from teachers, so on and so forth. So they presented a paper on this. And what are the qualifications you are going to seek in the next 5 years? Are we looking at diploma certificates, master degrees, digital badge, or say short skills courses, executive MBAs, what kind of MBAs, and so on and so forth. So finally, they have come to know that the field's number of studies which are available in the top leading B schools in India. As you are all aware, IIM Ahmedabad is one of the most important leading business school in the country, where the business policy, computers and information systems, communications, economics, finance and accounting, marketing, like that, they are offering 9 fields. Similarly, Kellogg is offering about 17 fields. London Business School, 9. So like this, MIT, Stanford, etc. And they aggregated, they classified how many each one. So similarly, how each course is also being offered by various B schools, top B schools. So titles, macroeconomics, innovation, pricing strategies, etc., leadership and negotiation, security analysis, etc. So that's also the number of institutions out of 9 they surveyed. So they are, so similarly, this is in a tabular form, which I have tried to explain various subjects which are being offered by different number of institutions. The sample size was only 12 business schools. Out of 12, each subject was offered by how many number of B schools, etc. So female students, now a lot of changes have taken place in the gender. So females are occupying the very important stakeholder in the B schools. So that is also presented here, and etc. So how the future management education will be. This is the now most important in the wake of NEP 2020. Lot of radical changes are being taken place in the entire higher education, and technical education is no exception. And under technical education, business education is no exception at all. So therefore, because now the education, higher education is the technology-driven, experiential learning, and sustainable business leadership, etc. These are the driving the new education and business education in today's field. Okay, the pedagogy is changing. These what do you call it? New subjects have come, analytics have come, artificial intelligence has come, IoT has come, so on and so forth. Very, very difficult to an orthodox teacher like me to really teach today's management subjects. So gone were the traditional models. You must have also, I hope, managements of B schools must have noticed during this period today, in this academic year, there is a declining acceptance of the traditional model, conventional model of the same old, vanilla model, offering MOB, managerial economics, financial accounting, the same blackboard teaching, chalk and talk. these things have gone now. Technology is driving the what you call curriculum, teaching, pedagogy, analytics, and so on and so forth. Teaching statistics on a blackboard using some old textbooks have gone were the days. People should use softwares, SPSS, and so on and so forth, and artificial intelligence, SAS, SAS, etc. And they must, within no time, they must big data analytics. They must draw a lot of insights from everything. So therefore, people are not in a position to accept that long back, what you call vanilla model of the old model of MBA program. So today's program should have space for business analytics, data analytics, and HR analytics, all functional analytics, etc., and so on and so forth. So that is how. So therefore, we must always think in terms of what you call business schools now, because as you are aware, NEP is going to bring about a lot of changes. Slowly, the autonomy goes out of the scene. Every institution should work on its own. It should be recognized by its image, its brand value in the society tomorrow. No, universities will no longer be affiliating universities at all. So unless you prove your worth, your market, what you call image, your brand image, you cannot survive. So brand image is reflected by the curriculum design, the pedagogy you adopt, the what you call the subjects you offer, the teaching and the research papers, so on and so forth. So as you are aware, so now choice-based credit system has come, and a lot many things have come. Credit banks have come, ABC, and see, a teacher can register with any institution across the world for 50% of credits. The rest of the credits, he can choose any B school across the world, any B school, any subject also. If he wants, he can choose a subject of classical music of Tyagaraja music from Tanjavur, and he can what you call, after acquiring all the credits, and his credits will be there in ABC. There is academic bank of credits, and once he fulfills the minimum number of credits that are to be awarded for an MBA program or a degree program or any other program, if they comply with that, that's all, he may be awarded. So you now B schools should wake up now, understand how do we make them what you call face the challenges that are thrown by the what you call disruptive thinking in the technical education and overall higher education initiated by NEP 2020. So therefore, we should ready. So we should prepare for, we can no longer be static and rigid and non-dynamic. So experiential learning is most important. Labs are important. IT labs, finance labs, marketing labs, analytic labs are important. Transformative technology augmented the virtual learning in place of reality and various other things. So immersive virtual reality as a teaching pedagogy is taking place nowadays. So online learning has come. So these are all the developments which are taking place nowadays. Industry also coming forward to have the collaborations and what you call MOUs with academic institutions and top-notch institutions. As you are all aware, almost I think more than 30 to 40 top-class universities of the world, like MIT, Harvard, Stanford, Sloan, all are coming down on their own without any partnership of Indian institutions coming on to the Indian soil. So therefore, students have a greater choice to select the institution. Therefore, all the institutions, B schools and engineering schools should really think about themselves, how to survive, how to meet the competition, how to be innovative, how to be make advancements, and how to catch the students. Now, education has become student-centric rather than earlier from the totally reversing from the earlier philosophy. So therefore, so many reforms are in pipeline. So within a couple of years, the landscape will be radically different from the earlier one. So therefore, so you are aware already MOOC programs, that is massive open and online courses. Anybody can do, anybody can download the what you call material and etc. So new trends in education, so far as teaching methods are concerned, lifelong learning has become most important, and ethical leadership has become most important. Student-centered learning is more important. That's the reason why outcome-based learning, outcome-based education has become a center stage today. So without being implemented, NBA is not going to give the accreditation for any B school or any technical education. So problem-based learning. Your hackathons have come. Now, government and UGC higher education institutions are encouraging to student and teachers to think of problem-based learning, solutions for the problems, what they face, what they confront in day-to-day. So that is the reason why flexible teaching methods, curriculum is highly responsive to the needs of the society. Creativity, innovation, competitive-based entrepreneurial government, Startup India has come, and Telangana government has opened the T-Hub, the largest T-Hub in the country. So state governments are also marching forward with a new direction, with with the new incubators, promoting the entrepreneurism or startup concepts, and curriculum adjustments, alignments with the industry expectations and the society expectations, and research expectations, student expectations, and ethical economic dilemma, solving all these things. And partnerships and networking has become order of the day today, because curriculum delivery, co-delivery, design, adaptation, and alumni networks, pressure, all these things are playing a bigger role. And Telangana is very much it is in the front line in the country, with the population almost touching more than 4 crores, literacy rate more than aggregate of more than 66%, and the 18 to 23 years population is almost 3 crores 94 lakhs population, and enrollment rate is 1 crore 42 lakh, and the gross enrollment ratio is 36.2. Gender parity is almost 1.02. Like this, the statistics speak volumes about the performance of the Telangana government and Telangana state and Telangana scenario, and the market potential that is available for all the Telangana academic institutions. So how many deemed universities are there, private universities are there, public universities are there, central universities are there, state universities are there, industry sponsored institutions are there. So how the quality framework is reflected by the various universities, institutions in Telangana, how many accredited universities are there, with what grades, and various colleges, etc. All these things you are very much aware. And so far as business education is concerned, almost when you look at the macro scene, there are about 20 IIMs which are offering business education. Almost 16 IITs are offering business education, 31 NITs, 53 central universities, 412 state universities offering, private universities 364, all put together about more than 1,020 higher education institutions are offering business education. But when you look at the management graduates, unless we really move towards the progress, the current trends, unless we think what's happening for the past decade, see, institutions have gone down from 3,882 institutions which were there during 2012 and 13 has gone down to 3,112. So you can expect in another next couple of years, this will further go down, because the academic institutions which are like which come under the category of NPAs can no longer work and survive in the tomorrow's regime. That is after a couple of years, because NEP 2020 is totally implemented. I'm just saying, it's not a negative word towards anything. It is a caution to the institutions to redefine themselves, restructure themselves, refocus themselves, refurbish themselves, and improve the quality. That is most important. That's only caution. It's not a negative thing, which I'm not talking about, how this will be the scene. So we have to get ready. We have to compete with the world. India is an youngest nation in the entire world. So we have to unleash our potential of our youngest nation, the young ignited minds, as late President Abdul Kalam said. We have to ignite the young minds of this India. So therefore, how the intake has gone down, how the total admissions have gone down, student passing rate has gone down, placement rate, how. So we have to increase the employability. This is the statistics which enable you to understand what's wrong with us. So therefore, with a very difficulty, even 38% itself is not satisfactory and acceptable thing for ourselves. So what do you call placement? So therefore, we must think, we should look at it. So what are the emerging areas of business? We must equip our curriculum with the artificial intelligence basics, machine learning, deep learning, Python, and analytical artificial intelligence, functional intelligence, interactive artificial intelligence, text AI, visual AI, Internet of Things, natural language processing, cognitive system, neural networks, theory of mind, and augmented reality, virtual reality, big data analytics, data science, real-time analytics, data architecture, digital marketing, blockchain, cloud computing, cyber security, design thinking, the food processing, any number, there is no limitation at all. Everybody, whoever is interested in health technology, healthcare management, wellness, business process modeling, supply chain logistics, social media, retail, smart cities, smart governance, tourism and hospitality, startups, etc., etc. These unlimited aspirations are this young, energetic, promising youth. Their aspirations are unlimited. Their potential is unlimited. We have to equip them. We have to update their skills. We have to train them, and we have to become the reservoir, manufacturing hub, the greatest, what you call, economic nation in the world tomorrow, superpower. We should occupy the #1 position of super economic power in the world. So we have got that kind of strength. We have got that kind of promising potential in the market with so much of youth. No country has got, neither China nor any country has got such a what do you call, statistics of youth number as we are with India. And another type of learning assessment, we have to also assess the learning methods, etc. PARAC was introduced by AICTE, which is designed to measure benchmark levels, academic aptitude skills of the students. So therefore, so many new things have come. Smart India Hackathon was launched, by Technical Education AICTE. Last edition was nearly 5 million plus students have participated from the different engineering colleges, almost in 35 locations. And they have got the opportunity to work, accept the challenges that are faced by the industry, public and private sector in various industry fields. And startup contests were promoting why India has the largest population with the third largest ranking global startup ecosystem. You see, Telangana has got the biggest tea hub, So therefore, we should make use, we should harness the what you call resources available for all of us. So that is the reason why we must move. So we must come out, we think of coming more number of investors, more number of incubators, mentors, accelerators, and so on and so forth to become the knowledge-driven society, knowledge-driven ecosystem, etc. So SWAYAM is another program which is promoted by government and technical education and higher education are based on 3 cardinal principles: access of higher education to everyone, equity to everyone, quality to everyone. So therefore, SWAYAM is another important platform that is promoted by the Ministry of Education. So SWAYAM offers video lectures, reading material, online discussions, and doubts, etc., so on and so forth, assessment tests. So like this, so many regulators, so many platforms have come. AICTE has come, NPTEL has come, UGC is there, CEC, Consortium of Educational Communication, NCERT, National Institute of Open Schooling, IGNOU, IMB has started management studies, NITTER, etc., so on and so forth. Online universities opened up. So India Innovation Initiative is also taken up because innovation must lead the nation. Innovation must become the order of the day. So many student development schemes also promoted by the Government of India, higher education, and Swarnath scholarship scheme, etc. Many are there. And new trends focused on skills, management skills, interpersonal skills, and what are the management skills, practical experience skills, learn skills, etc. Then communication and motivation skills, we must become in written communication, verbal communication, listening skills, and organization, delegation skills, etc. All these things are important. We must imbibe the forward thinking, forward planning, strategic thinking in everyday priority setting up of company goals, reviewing system, policies, etc., problem solving, decision making skills. This is where we are lacking. Problem solving and decision making, mentoring skills, negotiation skills, which should become earlier. Governments have decided negotiation skills were very poor with India, which was not able to match with the neighboring countries, which failed to take the adequate steps to neutralize the relationship, have a positive relationship with the neighboring countries. Today, there is no hue and cry from any neighboring country of India, and because of negotiation, because of a pragmatic orientation and a dynamism that is being adopted by the nation. Technical skills. Unless we have got the technical skill, teachers cannot survive, students cannot face the competition, and we should have the matching skills. We should absorb, we should learn, we should foster, etc. And above all, conceptual skills are most important today, which is really not I can't say, but which is very not satisfactory with the most of the students. They are failing to answer, or that's the reason why concepts. I'm advising all the time the students to mug up the glossary. They shall not have they should have the command over the glossary. The conceptual skills are most important, and above all the students must imbibe the leadership skills. They start envisioning what is that he is visualizing his future. What is that he is vision of next 10 years, next 20 years? What is that he wanted to become? What is that he wanted to start? What is that he wanted to promote? Which domain of industry he wishes to take up? Whether he wants to take up the entrepreneurship, whether he wants to become a teacher, what is that he wanted to become? So envisioning skills, mission building skills, strategizing skills, critical thinking skills, innovation skills, inspiring, communication, flexibility, trust, listening, judgment, all these are empathy, open-mindedness. We must go with a not closed mind. We must invite, that is the reason why Rabindranath Tagore said, let knowledge come from all the from all the windows to the higher education institutions. Higher education institutions must have the open-mindedness. They should invite, they should debate, they should think tank, they should come out. So open-minded. Honesty is the one of the most important things. Problem solving, adaptability, accountability, approachability, so on and so forth, change management, etc. So every management student should have conceptual clarity, contextual clarity, content clarity, connectivity, communication clarity, and consensus. Okay, so which professions are most vulnerable? I know I'm going to leave it, and experts have been predicting the future trends. In fact, I was suggesting the future markets are different, future warfares are different, future edible habits are different. Myself and Professor Ramana Rao, Professor Venkatramana, Honorable Vice Chairman, we were witnessing a different world earlier, 15-20 years ago. Hyderabad was dominated by would-be hotels, Swagat Hotel, Taj Hotel, and Gopi Hotels, and Canara Tiffins, etc. Today, those chains of restaurants have ceased to exist. Eating habits changed. Today, it has become a hub of biryani. Hyderabad has become a hub of biryani, like this. So therefore, what I'm trying to tell you is the scenario will never be same. Today, it is dominated by American food products like KFC, McDonald's, so on and so forth, etc. Pizzas, burgers, and so I don't know. Similarly, all of us must anticipate the future scenario, future landscape, future markets in technology. You cannot have the same, mobile phone after 5 years. Please remember. You cannot have so many, remote controls in your home. Tomorrow, one remote control can control the entire gadgets of your house, whether it is a garage, whether it's a TV, whether it's a fan, whether it's a car, whether it is anything, including your bedrooms also, controlled by one single gadget that's called remote control. So your TVs will never be same, your automobiles will never be same, your traffic rules will never be same, your food habits will never be same. Once upon a time, females, cooking was preferred, highlighted, grounded in the female mind. If you come to Hyderabad, this is a city with a 3 different sector, segments. Old city is a different segment, medieval city, Tarnak and Secunderabad it is another segment. Hyderabad is a high-tech city, is a different segment. High-tech city is a segment where per capita income is highest, and per consumption income is also highest, or disposable income is highest, per capita income is highest, and they don't cook, they eat only outside, morning and evening. They're only street food, they habituated to street food. None of the today's generation working with the high-tech city and working at high-tech city with IT industry, they do not know cooking at all. They never go to kitchen at all. They are not asking for it. So the changing, the landscape is fast changing. So therefore, what are the trends which in the academics which are going to be there, with as predicted by different deans of the global business schools. Rise of the virtual campus is the order of the day. This is one of the top business school, Columbia Business School from US. They are predicting the virtual campus, and they're planning to open a virtual campus by 2023. They wanted to make it available to across the world to teach any subject. So therefore, virtual campus no longer, with the advent of Corona, we have seen most of the offices have become standstill. Most of transportation have become standstill. Hospitality industry have to become standstill. People stopped going to the cinema theaters. People have habituated to the latest technology. What is that? Today's watching their movies in the home only. So therefore, a lot of changes have come, and Corona has taught a number of disruptions in the existing living, existing standards, existing technologies, existing thinking. We had never thought that entire world becomes to stand still. We had never thought. And every illiterate today, without any query, without any voice, is using the this online payments, online acceptance. I never imagined. Recently, when I had been to that Chilukuru Venkateshwara Swami temple, small shops are there. Every shop is accepting this online payments, online acceptance, online receipt. Even illiterate street vendors, vegetable vendors coming from the village to sell their vegetables are using the mobile payments and mobile these things, because Corona has taught a big lesson. And I'm sure taking the advantage of this thing, and RBI is going to introduce electronic currency, digital currency, and hopefully in the short, maybe in another half a decade, probably it is going to implement 100% implementation of the digital currency, which would reduce the total corruption, which would reduce, but of course, our system must be, IT platforms must be robust to be robbed by this, fake IT people who try to steal everything. So therefore, climate consciousness has become order of the day. This is given by Essex Business School Dean, Georgetown University Dean, etc. The next point is stackability. This is what is available with our NEP 2020. I told 50% of the courses can be chosen by every student in a particular higher educational institutions. The balance he can add from any corner of the world. So that is how, therefore, UGC has created ABC, Academic Bank of Credit, where you can store your credits acquired by a student. That is what is called stackability. The credits of now a new word. This is given by the, what you call, most of the B schools are thinking like St. Joseph's University, Harp School, etc., about the stackability of the credits. The next fourth important, what you call, education, B school education trend, management trend is interdisciplinary. Gone were the days. Now you have to club the management education. That's the reason why I have been telling you for the past 30 years, management is all pervading, omnipresent, omnipotent. You can't see a chemistry professor who speaks about organic chemistry, why benzene undergoes substitution. He only knows C6H6, but he doesn't know anything about the management that is being practiced at home with his spouse, with his children. Therefore, all these people must understand what is management, what is critical path method, what is networking techniques, what is the finance, what is the basic finance, balance sheets, innovative thinking, strategy, technology, so on. What is not, you tell me. Therefore, we should come out with a new disciplines with the, what you call, combination of, what you call, you analyze your analytics combined with, aligned with the music and dance. Analytics in, what you call, in every walk of life, every sphere of life, humanities, political science, natural sciences, design, engineering, philosophy. I never knew, 1982, when I had been to Tirupati, SV University Vice Chancellor was saying that he was a professor of Telugu literature. He was saying that he had used all statistics, what you learn in your statistics subject, used for his Telugu literature PhD thesis. So gone were the days. We can't accept the theses or any other thing without the, what you call, approach of interdisciplinary. So therefore, so one second. Rahul, I'll call you back later. So business school deals, how the trends for 2023 also, just I wish to tell you, what you call, acting vice chancellor, executive dean, University of Exeter B School. She says that climate crises will force the business schools to adapt in curriculum. Today, say, thinking, you look at climate crisis, we were scared of corona. Nobody, without wearing a mask, we could not come out. Thousands of people have died. We, at one point of time, it was very difficult to understand whether it was spreading with the air, whether it was spreading with the what you call contact, and thousands of people, hundreds of people, healthy people at young age during the second wave had expired. So climate crisis has become now most important. We do not know. We have faced enough problem with the corona, and you can understand much more how people have forgotten about the flu, people have forgotten about the cold, people have forgotten about the various other traditional conventional elements that were there. People, entire country and world was bogged down by only the corona. And you can expect more such things in the future, uncertain, which cannot be predicted. So therefore, prepare for such things. So take care of your climate crisis, take care of your pollution, take care of country, take care of food, hygiene, so on and so forth. So Locke Roche, Grenoble Equal D Management Dean, said business education needs to go beyond its traditional management, business areas. So therefore, that was the, what you call, he was diverse. And Isabelle Holt, Emmeline, one of the top B schools in Europe, France, what you call, she says that biodiversity, preservation of the planet is most important. See, all these things are not included in us, but they have already made it a part and party of that curriculum of business. And next, Professor Klaas says that academic affairs, Frankfurt School, another most important B school, green management, sustainability, green topics are most important because we should give adequate importance. That's the reason why in India also people started encouraging the cultivation in the apartments, in the way everywhere. You've seen the changing trends of these things. So people are thinking, how homemaker is thinking, calculating balance sheet every day. She is thinking, what is my income generated through what you call terrace gardens and consumption. So changes now have come. And Professor Greg Whitehall, University of Sydney, he emphasized the new trend is alternative providers will push business schools to remain their value proposition. And Marian Beveridge, we have read business school. She says digital world will redefine the international digital education. Digital concept is going to affect the entire academic industry, I'm telling you. So therefore, that is the digital education. Digital concept itself is going to rev the economy, rev the academics, etc. So Barbara Majur, Nedrode Business University, she says the dean. So there will continue be a need for customization, flexibility, lifelong learning. Customized programs, Baba, along with the management, people, I have come to know one of the top bureaucrats in the country, very upright officer, at the age of 85, other day, just a couple of days back, retired one of the top bureaucrats. He was saying that he was learning classical music at this age, 85. Imagine. So learning should be lifelong, customized learning, flexible learning. B schools, technical education, higher education institutions should really get them leverage these opportunities that are thrown by the society. So then Dean of SFB school and the top B school, he says business school will pay more attention to their carbon footprint. This is most important. Just a few days ago, people were saying, Baba, those people who work earlier, people have seen when there were a problem with the lungs, they have seen smokers' lungs were very, with the carbon deposit, they were looking very, very dark, black in color when their scanning was done. But today, without smoking, teetotaler, without smoking, without anything, their lungs and scanning appear to be totally dark, as though people were a chain smoker. So that is an indication of our ecosystem, our pollution in our society. Therefore, carbon footprint is most important. That's going to rule the roost. And Dean of Neoma B School, she says that business schools will refine hybrid learning expertise. Gone were the days only chalk and talk method, and gone were the days. So today, many
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
who had muted me? Okay.
Yes, sir. Now it is.
Oh,
Okay.
now you are able to hear.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I got a message from your end that somebody had muted my mic. Therefore,
Sorry,
I'm
sir.
trying
Sorry.
to call Professor Ramnarao. Now, nice thing. Okay, right. So the Dean business schools will refine the hybrid learning expertise. And Imperial College of Business School says that mode of delivery is important. Students' campus is important. Blend of face-to-face and online offerings. So many changes advocated, and these are the changes they expected. And Nora Colton, UCL Global Business School, she says that will audit the curriculum to ensure the grades. Everybody's, you know that outcome-based education, the essence is to audit the program, curriculum. To what extent you have aligned your curriculum with the vision of the mission of your institution. And the curriculum, that is the audit, that is the transparency, that is the accountability. So therefore, no longer we can teach whatever we want. So therefore, we should think in terms of. And Professor Tam Kara, Dean of Hong Kong B School, he says interdisciplinary education at business school will be needed to create transformer leaders. So And China University, Professor Dean Ding Yan says that there will be resumption of cross-border travel for international business. When there is a cross-border travel, people must know the various languages, various disciplines, various expectations to meet the expectations, and so on and so forth. So therefore, the country world has become very small. It is a simple one. Anybody can go, anybody can learn from any corner of this world, planet. So Dean of MIT Polytechnic, Polito Milano, he said, business leaders have realized that companies have to rethink their purpose and role in society. Profit and equity, sustainability must coexist, because gone were the days you cannot think of profiteering is bad, wealth maximization is good, whether profit maximization is good or wealth maximization, all bakwas. Striking a balance between the two. Baba, you please try to understand. In the cutthroat competitive world, wherever the price leader is there, people go and join. Wherever the cost leader is there, people go and join. Wherever the value provision leader is there, people go and join. So therefore, for every sustenance and survival, profit is more important, neither profiteering nor wealth management. So that is the order of the day, one must understand. So Bill Bording, Duke University, he says business school culture must change. There should be a radical change in our business culture, our family culture, our domestic culture. We have to keep pace with. Already I have been, to tell you the truth, I have been so many times I've been receiving calls from very old big shots in the business people from Hyderabad, very senior most academicians, very people who are working with the industry, their their agonies, their grief. One day, one fine morning, I received one of the top businessmen in Hyderabad with almost restaurants around Telugu person around 20 to 25. Restaurants are there. All of a sudden, he gave me call just because he never shared anything with me. Suddenly, within 1 minute, he started yelling, see, when these people learn, sir, you see, the son is like this, daughter is like this. They never come once in a blue moon, they come. They even for breakfast also, they never join the table. For dinner also, they never join the table. They don't eat our food. They every day they habituated to get it from either Siamese twins have come, no, that Zomato and Swiggy. They become the Ramudu, Bhimudu type of cinemas used to come now. Such a restaurant, transfer parcel people have come. People are getting everything. So culture has changed. People, once upon a time, people died to take the care of their elders. Today, with smilingly, happily, they are being admitted to the home for age. The change of culture has come. We have no alternative. These cultural changes will not be in our hands. Please remember. So therefore, we have to adapt it. We have to really face it. We have to really accept it. So therefore, it is not only business school culture. Everywhere there's a change in the culture. Everywhere. Therefore, we must get ready. So this is only because time is very short. This is only one, I can cite. With this, I have taken a lot of time. I thank one and all. Especially, I thank Govind Reddy, Professor Rannara Garu, perhaps he must have made dozen times in these 4 or 5 months. Always, Anna, please, I'm ever ready. And Professor Ramana, Venkatramana, my colleague, Honorable Vice Chairman of the State Council and Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Rajiv Gandhi University, and all the faculty of KGR School of Management and KG Reddy School of Management and students and participants. I thank one and all for giving me an opportunity to address you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for honoring our request, and you have made it a very expansive explanation, sir. You have oceans and tons of knowledge, and after listening to you, I think we know only thumbnail sketch. And really, we are very excited, sir. We are very pleased, all our participants, and I'm getting message from 97 students that it is very informative. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful lecture. So stream of messages are coming to me. I think this is a great event, sir. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
sir.
Anna. Thank you. God
It's
bless you.
over to convener Sunita Reddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable speech, sir. You have discussed many things and what is the usage of the labs nowadays, how to learn practically rather than theory, how to improve our innovation, how to improve the skills, and how to be very practically, how we have to improve the knowledge. So really, we are very happy to listen all this, sir. And also you discussed the importance of the IT nowadays. Our total world is running back of the technology and business business analytics and artificial intelligence and importance of the robotics within 5 years, how we are going to use all those business tools you have discussed. And also you told us that the implementation of the digital currency, which is going to reduce the corruption, which was very happy to hear that, sir. And your session was excellent, sir. As our director Ramana Rao sir said, really we are very happy to hear, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless you. Thank you.
Professor V. Venkatramana, it seems still in the meeting. I think I
Okay.
sent a message to him. He may join in any moment. Please wait for him. He will be definitely coming.
I will rejoin again, Anna. Huh?
Anna,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Anna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam, please ask the participants to stay on the program for a few more minutes.
Okay, sir.
Principal Madam.
Sir,
Principal Madam, please ask all the students and participants to bear with us for another 2-3 minutes.
okay,
Sir may be joining anytime.
okay,
Ask
sir.
them not to leave.
Okay, sir. All the participants, please log in and stay here. Another eminent speaker will be approaching us and he will start his lecture within few minutes. No one should leave the session. Sir?
హలో
ఉన్నారు కదా సార్
చెప్పండి మేడం.
పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ లో ఉన్నారు సార్ మరి
మేడం
సార్ పార్టిసిపెంట్ లో సార్ ఉన్నారు సార్ నేమ్ ఉంది సార్ రమణ సార్
మేడం
రమణ సార్ జాయిన్ అయినట్టున్నారు కదా సార్
జాయిన్ అయితే పిలవండి మేడం.
అది మరి సార్ స్పీకర్ ఆడియో అండ్ వీడియో ఆఫ్ లో ఉంది సార్
మనల్ని అడగండి ఏమన్నా చేసిండ్రా.
ఓకే సార్ అడుగు మేడం మీరు ఎక్కడున్నారు ల్యాబ్ లో ఉన్నారా శ్రీనితాన్ని అడగండి ఒకసారి చూడమని.
సారు అక్కడ ఓపెన్ చేయలేదు, ఆడియో వీడియో ఆయన ఓపెన్ చేయలేదు.
చేయలేదు సార్ చేయలేదు.
అక్కడ వెంకటరమణ గారే చేయలేదు.
అవును సార్.
ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలా సార్ ఏమన్నా మన సార్ ఏమని చెప్తారా? గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్.
Very good afternoon, sir. Yes, very good afternoon to all of you. First of all,
Thank you.
my apologies for joining late in this meeting. That is
Right.
because of some exigencies of work. And
We know how busy you are. We are very happy that you have accepted our invitation. In spite of your busy schedule, I know how busy you are with TSCHE and as well as RKGUT University. But still, we are indebted to you, sir, for accepting our invitation and coming over to this seminar. Friends, this is our beloved Professor V. Venkatramana, Vice President, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, as well as Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi IIIT, Basra. And sir is not only a proficient, efficient professor, but also the education administrator. That is why the reason we have chosen and we have selected sir to speak on the topic, which is of more relative of today's education. I think our convener Sunita Reddy will take over the initiative.
Thank you, sir. It's a great privilege to me to introduce Professor V. Venkataramana Garu. He is a senior professor and faculty in the School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad, UOH. Has been appointed as a Vice Chairman of the Telangana State Council for Higher Education on from August 2017. He is currently holding additional position Vice Chancellor in charge, RJKUT Rajiv Gandhi University of Knowledge Technologies, Basra, Telangana. Professor Venkataramana holds a master's degree and a gold medalist in PhD in business management and has over 2.5 decades of professional experience spanning academics, research, industry, and business consulting in the areas of general management, corporate strategy, banking, infrastructure, and services sector management. He has also been awarded a Best Professor in Marketing Management by CFO Asia in 2012 in Singapore, and he was also appointed as a member of the first academic court of the Central University of Rajasthan by the President of India. Professor Venkataramana is also the special invitee of the CII Telangana Council and had the distinction of accompanying the Honorable President to Gong House during May 24-25, 2016, and he was the Director, State Bank of Hyderabad, and Director, India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited. He has vast experience as an academic administrator and has earlier served as a Dean of the Management School in UOH for almost 7.5 years and also has been recipient of many awards for his contribution to the field of higher education in general and management education in particular. We are honored and grateful for accepting our request to be part of this webinar, which will enlighten the audiences of business education for fraternity. Sir, we are eagerly waiting for your discourse. Sir, please.
Thank you very much. And thank you for the nice introduction. But many times a good introduction for a long introduction puts a lot of expectations. I don't want you to have expectations. Not that, but one is I'm standing before you and lunch. But I was very particular to attend this seminar. In fact, I joined at 12:45, but due to a lot of people there, and also since the proceedings were there. Also, there were some emergency meetings which we were doing with. In fact, even now the meetings are going on. But I have a great regard for Professor Ramna Rao, a very committed teacher, a person who has spent his life in guiding students, showing them the proper career. And when he called me, even last time he called me, I had accepted, but it had to be postponed. This time I thought I should at least wish the participants speak for at least 5-10 minutes. The reason is we can learn from each other. Whenever we attend such programs, it's always an opportunity to learn from each other. And the topic is very close to my heart when you talk about emerging trends. If you look at everything today, it looks like 10 years back what was there and now what is there. It's completely redefined. In fact, today I was just talking to my faculty and saying that it's an age of disruption. So you have to change the way we manage, the way our outlook is, and the way we have to progress further. It could be lean organizations, it could be more technology, it could be less systems, bureaucracy, it could be more flexible working, it could be many more things. For example, somebody was saying just now that 10 years back we were doing this. I said, we cannot go back to 10 years. These are all legacy systems. These are all emerging areas. In technology also, as I'm talking, by the end of the day, there is another technology coming in. There is a complete revolution. Similarly, in the way we are functioning in organizations, in universities, which I am now, as Vice Chancellor, seeing, the file movement and the decision making has to be very fast. The reason being, institutions of higher learning have to adapt themselves to the changing paradigms. Let me quote one thing. 10 years back, we used to have a lot of paperwork whenever we called for a tender, whenever we called for any work to be taken. Today we have GEM, Government e-Marketplace. So any institution, any buyer, anyone who is who wants to quote for any work will go to the GEM portal, or anyone who wants to procure. It's a very transparent platform, and you're above. You can easily do it. Similarly, when you talk about employee mindset, 10, 15, 20 years back, people used to think that a job is for lifetime, and nobody had thoughts about changing jobs. Today, many young people who join organizations tell me that knowledge is for sharing, working is for fun. You will be surprised. People like Ramana Rao Garu or myself, when we joined profession, we never thought of any other job. We thought only excelling in that. Today, a computer science artist can become run an NGO can become a startup. Altogether, they can do something else. So careers are changing. The whole management of organizations is changing. The way we deal with people is also changing. For example, in good old days, the way we used to address the senior management, communicate is different. Today, with email coming in, with the usage of internet in extensive manner, it is almost real time. I sit in Hyderabad sometimes and I work about Basel. And in one day I clear some things and send it here. Maybe in a matter of hours, the vendor is paid, the supplies are given, and the work starts here. Similarly, meetings. COVID has taught us that we need to be more flexible and not just insist on physical meetings like this. And effectively we are able to manage. But there are complaints that in the teaching profession, especially in the management teaching, the contact with the teacher is important. I don't have any doubt in that. It's very important to have one-on-one interaction with the student and group work. And it is no more individual excellence, it is team excellence. Having said that, especially in the field of management, we need to inculcate teamwork, also sharing and caring, also empathy towards others, something like that. So this is what I thought are the changing trends. And I'm sure such seminars will result in a lot of exchange of ideas and maybe give us roadmap for the future. If you can document this, and I'm sure being a good scholar, Professor Ramana Rao will not leave it there. He will document, the KGR School of Management should document this, to bring out the seminar proceedings. And maybe this can become a guiding tool for people like us who want to capture, because you're all scholars who have contributed your best, who can contribute. And then we can learn from these deliberations and use them in organizations wherever we are working. And this can also be a textbook for students who are pursuing their PhD, and also students are just planning to excel in the field of management, and also practitioners. I think I have to leave now because I have another meeting, but I'm sorry that I could not spend much time. It is an extempore kind of a discussion, and I am personally happy. I want to greet all of you for having planned this. We will come one more time. Maybe I'll come personally also to your institute, because to me, teaching is my first love, and I would like to continue this. Maybe I'll visit your institution and all the faculty. Greetings to all of you, and then all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ramana Garu. And it is my personal invitation that we are soon going to hold a national seminar. We expect that you will be here with our colleagues.
Definitely.
And I think you will accept our invitation for the coming ensuing the seminar, national seminar on a big topic like MSMEs. So take this as our personal invitation, sir.
Sure.
You be with us physically so that we get more confidence and more this thing. Thank you very much for sparing your valuable time.
Thank you very much. I wish I could be there. I think, it was a good opportunity to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very much for your valuable information, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
In
you.
spite of being very busy schedule,
Have a
you
great
joined
week
us.
after
Really
those.
happy, sir.
Right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you. Now I request our head of the department, Professor J.V. Rangeshwar Reddy Garu, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Amma. So it is my pride privilege to propose a formal vote of thanks on behalf of KGR Institute of Technology to the speakers of the webinar. And so today we got a very valuable information from our speakers of the Vidyadhari Reddy sir. Vidyadhari Reddy sir and Venkatraman sir, and we have very much information we got from them. So I'll on behalf of the institute, I'm saying I've sorry for the disturbance. All other participants and our chief guest, Professor V. Venkatramanna, sir, Vice Chairman, Telangana State Council for Higher Education, and Vice Chancellor for the RJKE, Basar, for his presence and valuable message about the trends in management education. Even though sir is given very less time for us, but he gave a valuable information to us. And thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable time with us. And also we are thankful for the Professor Vidya Reddy, sir, IPE, and for his presence of sharing of his very good information to us and valuable thoughts. And so that in the future also we're expecting the same thing from those people. I also thank our Honorable Chairman, Dr. K. Govind Reddy, sir, our respected Director, Professor P. Ramana Rao, sir. He's giving a valuable information for us every time for this, sir. Thank you so much for sir. And Secretary M. K. Nitin Reddy. And I take this opportunity to thank our beloved Principal, Professor Vijay Lakshmi Madam, for granting permission to conduct this type of the webinars on the various topics. And my thanks are due to all the participants from various institutions, colleagues, and students for participating in the event. Thank you one and all. Also expecting the same from all from you. And thank you and good afternoon to all of you.
The tail end is that please, all the staff members, especially faculty members, please take this as an experience, and whatever small nitty-gritty things happen, they should not happen next time. And another thing is that you please be on the job from next fortnight onwards. I wanted to show you the way how to conduct these programs. Now you might have had a lot of experience with these. Now you can handle on your own independently from now onwards. Now you bring as many proposals as possible. We are ready to conduct this kind of webinars. Please try to be preoccupied with this kind of research work and webinar work. This is my suggestion. I think all the faculty members may agree with me with the end result of these webinars. And I also particularly I request Vijay Kumari, Vijay Lakshmi Madam, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
You please prepare for letter of appreciations. We should immediately send to the speakers, because they don't expect anything from us monetarily. Only thing is, it is our bounden duty to send the appreciation letters to them.
Okay.
So please prepare immediately and send it to me. I will see whatever changes we have to make, we will make it. And second thing is regarding your student induction or the program.
Yes.
A message is ready. I will be posting to you. You see that if you are satisfied, you can forward it.
Okay, sir.
Right. Thank you very much. Thanks to all. But still, there are some things which are not happening as properly as we have planned. You should see that the chief guest is not able to log in, and the PA of Venkatraman, actually he would have joined at 12:30, 12:40, but he couldn't get because he could not join. It was not allowed in the Zoom. Otherwise, he would have become the first speaker and he could have spoken for another half an hour. Okay, we will make corrections. You take care of these things. Thank you, madam.
Sir, only 80 members were there, sir. Adi 100 ki kada, sir. Exceed.
But then how come? Even I tried a lot.
Yes, sir.
So what is the reason? I don't know. I am not a technical expert. We should learn from it. That is what I am telling you. I am not blaming you. I am not blaming you. So even though there are 80 participants, why myself and Venkatramanna could not join? What could be the reason? That అది మనం తెలుసుకుంటే అది తెలుసుకోండి అని అంతే. మిమ్మల్ని మేమేమి బ్లేమ్ చేస్తలేం కదా, నేర్చుకుందామని చెప్తున్నాను నేను అంతే. ఓకే అండి, రైట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
రైట్.
సునీత మేడం, అది ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫార్మ్స్ పెట్టారా? చాట్ బాక్స్
పెట్టాం మేడం. చెప్పనా? అనౌన్స్ చేయను.
చేయండి. ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇస్తేనే సర్టిఫికెట్ ఇస్తామని చెప్పండి.
Thank you all the participants for making our webinar a successful one. And I request each and every participant to fill the feedback form so that we can send you the e-certificates. So I request all the participants first to fill the feedback form. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Paper. This attendance. Lay paper. ఎవరి దగ్గర పేపర్ ఉంటే ఇవ్వండి. కొత్త బుక్ ఎందులో Please.